I caught up with Tinashe in Hollywood yesterday and I asked her about Chris Brown going off on her because she said she regretted doing a song with him and also with R. Kelly. That's when Chris Brown hopped into the comments and said, name 5 Tinashe songs or die. And then he said, ... we all dead. And I feel like that was hurtful of Chris to do.
Wait a minute, what is the point? So he's trying to humiliate her by saying...
Remember when Mariah Carey said about Jennifer Lopez, I don't know her? This is, nobody knows her. That's even worse.
Right. Would you ever want to like maybe talk to him? Did you maybe make amends with him or something like that?
I would talk to him if he wants to reach out.
I got the artist Jelly Roll at the Two Bears 5K race at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena.
That's huge. Jelly Roll is awesome.
Yeah, 5K is a big deal. But this is extra special for Jelly Roll because...
I just did my first 5K.
How do you feel?
It was huge, man. It was huge, man. I feel almost emotional. I'll do another one for sure. They'll entice you because they ended it with cold plunges, saunas, and vodka.
I caught up with Nick Cannon in West Hollywood and I asked him about this rapper Zeddy Will being inspired by him to have 5 baby mamas and 5 kids in a joint baby shower.
Jordan actually gets him all the time. You should ask him that
do.
next time. He actually's got a thing for you too, Jordan.
Well, I mean, he does have money, so I should think about it, right?
No.
I mean, if he can pay, I'm all for it. I caught up with Jonathan Majors in West Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah, him and Megan Good have been dating for some time, and of course I had to ask him, when do you plan to propose, and will you?
Did you have to ask him
I
that?
did.
Are you and Megan gonna get engaged? I mean, do you want to propose?
Jordan, of all the things to ask him, that's what you asked.
I mean, he said of course.
said, of course.
He said, of course.
Do you want to propose, maybe?
Of course.
The families are all on board because I asked him, I was like,
Both families on board then.
Yeah, for sure.
caught up with the rapper Gunna, and you know, he recently went through a weight loss transformation. He lost over 100 pounds in jail and he looks great. So I asked him, what is he doing to stay fit? And he kind of gestures with his hands like this, and I'm like, lifting weights? Okay.
Lifting legs.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do any more acting after killing it on SNL?
Oh man, I don't know if I'm an actor.
What do you
I had
mean?
some fun on there though.
You know the reaction you got from some comedians and everything, or they're pretty much saying that you killed it.
I think they were just the athletes. We always don't transition, you know, into different worlds. I think they saw me having fun, and that's what they really saw.
I love it.
I don't know if I really have talent though.
It was announced that Robert Downey Jr. was, you know, being brought back from Marvel to play Dr. Doom. I mean, it looks like he's replacing your villain, you know, Kang. I mean, are you hurt with the new direction that like Marvel is like going?
Yeah, heartbroken.
You are.
Yeah, of course. Come on. Yeah, of course. I love him. I love Kang. I love Kang.
I mean, you know.
Dr. Doom is wicked though.
Yeah, it is good. It's gonna be good. I mean, both Robert Downey Jr. and Ezra Miller have had like a history of trouble with like, you know, the law and getting arrested for felonies. I mean, you only had a misdemeanor. Do you feel like it's unfair that like you're not being given the same opportunities as them?
Damn. I think it's fair that Mr. Downey is being and has been greeted with patience and curiosity and love, and that Mr. Miller's gotten the same treatment, and that they're being allowed to work their art and be creative at that level, you know. It's not. I didn't really get that.
Right now, a lot of people are talking about the Menendez brothers and possibly about them getting out December 11th. That's a possibility. I mean, how do you feel as a judge, you know, if this decision was to happen? Do they deserve to get out? I know the internet is kind of like, I don't know, you know?
Absolutely they should. I think what has been brought as new evidence, which is what judges should determine when resentencing or providing a retrial, that new evidence creates what we call mitigating circumstances. If they were abused sexually by their parents, then that has created a mitigating circumstance. You reduce the severity of the sentence because in many ways it was an act of self-defense. Some might interpret I don't quite interpret as that, but I do call it mitigating circumstances.
Of course. So if you were a judge in this case, how would you?
They'd be going home. They'd be going home.
A lot of people were shocked with your, endorsement of Donald Trump. I mean, you're all about women's rights issues. I mean, what was the reason for the big change?
Is Donald Trump not for women's rights issues?
I mean, I guess a lot of people were
He's
asking.
trying to make America great again. That's for women too, right?
That's true. I mean,
okay. So there you go.
I know. Does him getting convicted change the way you view him?
Not at all.
I mean, do you think it'll help his chances getting reelected or you'll hurt
I think it
him?
helps him more.
Oh,
I think
it helps
actually
him more.
Yeah, absolutely. I think people see the injustice and what happened, and they want to vote for him more than ever.